am shooting this video a week before I go on a trip to a church conference, and I'm going to try to lay out a game plan to meet new people. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Friendeavor. This video is being shot before the experiment, if you will, takes place, so you are actually seeing this after, but I'm going to do a follow-up video after I get back from the conference, which when you're watching this video, I am back from the conference, to see what was successful, what failed, just, you know the drill. Things that I learned. So, my game plan for this week. First of all, let me lay out what's happening. I am going to a church conference in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I am flying in Monday. I have rehearsals, because I'm also singing at the conference Monday, Tuesday, during the day on Wednesday. Wednesday night we have church. After that is like a social event. Thursday morning church. Thursday night church. Another social event. Friday morning church. Friday night church. There is a social event on Friday, but I don't know if we're gonna go to it. But the point is, I'm gonna be surrounded by a bunch of people I don't know, and quite literally putting myself in positions to meet new people at these social events. When I was like a teenager, these were never my thing because they were so awkward and people always did clicks, yada yada. You know what? I'm 27 now, and it is time to look past that and maybe help someone in a way. We'll see. Anyways, game plan. Overall, my overarching thing is to look for people who look like they're also looking for friendship. I know, that's ridiculous, but basically what I'm saying is looking for people on the fringes, because personal experience, I know that in those situations it could be like crippling anxiety to try to meet someone new and try to reach out, and it's just like that, and it's so hard, and then you know people but then they act like they don't know you there, and it's just the worst. So thing number one, talk to people that I've never met before. It does not have to be an immediate connection, but you know what? A simple word of like conversation to someone who is experiencing like crippling anxiety in those social situations could help push them into friendships or into conversations that will lead to friendships with other people that are actually, right for them to be friends with. I'm not saying that I have the power to weave together friendships, but I'm just saying that's like my mission for myself, is to engage with more people, not just to help them, but to help me. Right? I'm learning about how to be a good friend, about how to have social conversations, about how to engage with people that I've never met before in my life. So that's the first step of my game plan. Again, you are seeing this after all of this has taken place, so I hope I actually end up following through, but that's the plan. Thing number two, game plan tip number two. Whatever. There are people that I have been singing with for literally years. The first time I ever sang at this conference was 2013. I was, how old was I? 17? 17. I was 17. First time I ever sang at this conference. Oh my gosh, literally 10 years. Why did I do all that math just to think, oh, 10 years ago? Okay. Anyways, first time I ever sang was 2013. There are people in this group of people that I'm about to work with again for like the 7th or 8th year. Because I haven't sang every single year. I took like a few years off. That I still don't know their name. I don't know where they're from. I have literally sat next to them in practices and stood next to them in the choir and on front line, and I don't even know their name. So that's my second goal, is to actually put some names to faces and make that connection. They might know me, they might not know me. I honestly don't know, but I do know that I feel bad. I felt bad last year. I didn't do anything about it last year, but I'm gonna do something about it this year. I'm gonna put some names to faces. So that's not really a great game plan, but those are my two goals, is to look for people on the margins, on the fringes, who could benefit from a friendly conversation, not benefit from me, but just benefit from a friendly conversation. That's goal number one. Goal number two is to put some names to faces and places, hopefully, because I do feel bad about that. Anyways, we will see. I will do a follow-up video about this whole situation to see if I actually stuck to it. You just hit a certain age, like it should be well before you're 27. I'm not saying I just realized this, but for games and popularity and cliques and all that stuff, it's just nonsense. And especially in the church, for the body of Christ, like all members in particular. So get to know your fellow members. I'll let you know how it goes. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see when that video drops, because I cannot guarantee it's as soon as I get back. It might be in a few weeks. We'll see. Hit that subscribe, like button. If you have any other tips for me, please drop them in the comments, because I'd love to know. I like to experiment. I like to get those results and bring them back to you to see if it would work for you. Something to try. Friendship is a journey. It's an endeavor. I will see you next time on Friendeavor.